So that was a lesson in what not to do during the live stream.
Patrick goes, you know what to do, so I just started clicking all the buttons.
What's this eject button do?
I don't know what to do. I'm a little bit in a fog too.
I don't. Well, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna stop talking.
Are you gonna say something mean? Because that's what you like to do. Say mean stuff about me.
What? I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything mean.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say I don't know how after 2 years you don't know what the buttons do.
This doesn't stick, right, ladies? Like, do you ever senior Chihuahua was sad and obese, so this woman adopted it?
This is the stuff that pops up in Jeannie's live stream or Jeannie's YouTube feed. She's like, oh my God, click it.
Because I want to know what happened. I love the videos.
There's a sad fat animal that somebody loves and
I love the animal videos because for the most part they're
happy endings.
They're happy endings. Like I watched a video last night. Does anyone watch the dodo? Because it comes up in my feed, and it was this dog who had a rough start, and they didn't talk about what the rough start was, but the dog would go into the yard and just try and like bury its head in a corner, or to come in the house and it would walk to like the corner of the room, just put its head in the corner, and then but with persistence and love from its family, the dog learns to trust and love. And then I always love those. And then next thing at the very end, it shows the animal hugging and kissing the people, and they all love each other, and the animal has learned to trust and love its humans. Who doesn't love a story like that? Okay, Patrick's doing the random comment picker right now. We're just launching in?
Well, I'm getting this set up. So, oh man, hang on. I screwed that up.
Can you do it later?
No, I need to do it now because at some point you are going to want to do this. And what do you need to talk about?
I have a whole bunch to talk about.
Okay.
These are up. I know I said I'd get them up, what was it, on Friday? And so I got them up on Friday, but it was late. Or maybe I even did it Saturday. I can't remember. What? What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm chuckling.
This is, somebody asked if this has all the new colors. It does not have all the new colors. I don't know when they're going to put them on. I was going to put a link to all the new colors, but there were so many. So, I mean, at some point, I don't know how many new colors they added, 25, 50, but there were a lot of new colors. But this will be a good start. And the Isocord one's like $40. So I thought this one would be $40 too, but it's $21.99. So if you want it, I can't remember what I put it on as. Hopefully it says maybe Philtech color guide, but I'm looking at it going, it should say Hab and Dash Philtech Glide. It should say all of those, but this is up there. Then somebody asked if I had put these up, and when they emailed me, I hadn't put them up yet. But they're up now. So this is our giveaway today, and we talked about it on Friday. These are like pre-wound bobbins, right? And these are the colors. So this is some lucky winner's going to win all of these colors, and so you'll be set with your pre-wound bobbins, even though 90% of the time I just use white. And I put them up there. However, we're sold out of the white, and I ordered the bobbins like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. I'm still waiting for those. So it might take me a little while to fill that order, but everything's been ordered, and I should have all of that in soon. There is Clear Glide and Clear Quilt. Clear Glide is polyester for sewing, embroidery, and quilting. Clear Quilt, just sewing. That's going to be all cotton. So don't get those two confused, and it'll say right on there, like this one's Clear Glide. So, but if you hate winding bobbins, this is the way to go, pre-wounds.
Well, and we talked on Friday about the advantages to pre-wound bobbins. Like, You are certainly welcome to wind your own bobbins, but why you would, I have no idea. I have no idea where your tissues are.
I'm a coffee spiller.
She's a problem drinker.
How did I do that? I guess that one's mine.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
But how about we...
Okay, I will take care of that. I will take care of that.
What you actually have to do is drink the fluid that comes out of the cup.
All right.
I told Alex we would buy him coffee today.
Alex had his first week. It wasn't even a week, right? Or has it been a week? Is this Wednesday a week? Was the baby a Wednesday?
It was Wednesday, yep.
Yeah. And he looks a little shell-shocked. Wouldn't you say? That'd be the best way to describe it?
I choose not to describe it.
Okay.
He looks tired, which is to be expected.
Remember that first week when you brought home your babies? Or your baby? Remember how, like, it was just,
I hear about people bringing home single children, and I'm like, child's play. Like, what are you complaining about? Shut it, singleton parent.
Okay, I wanted to know if it's on my end or what. It just stops and just twirls? Uh-oh. Because I think I deleted it. It was freezing before. I have no idea. So if you're watching, I don't think I've ever had a week where I've come in and I got the things done that I wanted to get done. I don't think I've said that in like months. So, and I don't make a huge list for myself because I know that's unrealistic at this point. But I told myself that I would do the prep video for March Cuties and that I would also do the prep video for Tweetheart and I would do my Serger project. Got them all done. So, as far as the March Cuties, I find that it's going to show better on YouTube.
Are we freezing for everybody? Because we dropped frames right when I started the stream, but I haven't shown any more drop frames. The 1,000-mile stare. That's what I call it. When Alex stopped by the store to bring some machines back on Wednesday or Thursday of last week, and he definitely had the 1,000-mile stare. So that is normal. So
I'm checking that video.
Regarding cuties, it's probably you. No, because I at least look at the notifications of comments, and I haven't seen any comments on YouTube about
Oh, you know why it went away? Because I tried to make it work, so I just touched all the buttons.
Ginny's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll keep touching stuff.
Because I knew Patrick was going to be mad at me, so I tried to do it myself.
The best thing to do in times like that is nothing.
You came over and you go, did you turn on the button? You should know what buttons they are. That's a lot of pressure. You just had
to click Streamlabs to see it, because I know you don't like talking when you can't see.
I tried clicking these three.
It's that one.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, so March Cuties, I think it's fine. If you're having trouble watching it, because I post it on Facebook and YouTube, just go to the YouTube version. I think the YouTube version is more reliable.
That's the prep video?
Yeah.
And you published that yesterday?
Yeah.
So it is possible, if you're a member of our channel, you shouldn't see it until it's published, but there are checks that have to happen. And, oh my God, people, we don't open till 10. You know what's so funny is when somebody on the live stream calls us. It happens more than you think.
It does.
I'm like, why are you calling us right now? You're watching us.
No. Okay. So Tweetheart will go up. I just don't have it up yet. It's filmed. I need Patrick to. I can post when I call it one take, that's like filming terminology. When I'm one take, I can post it myself. When it's like 2 videos, I have to Patrick has to put them together. The Serger closet, do you guys want to see it? It's so cute. So anyways, I will put up I'll put up Tweetheart. We'll bring the computer home tonight, and then we'll put that up. Because Tweetheart, the sew-along for that, the sew-along for cuties, cancel, save. Oh, shoot. I hit a bunch of buttons again. What is that?
Jeannie constantly has 72 windows open in Chrome, which don't do that, ladies, because Chrome is incredibly resource hungry.
Okay, so the sew along for cuties is going to be on the 6th. You will not get any Zoom information. That is going to be a live feed, and I will live feed it from YouTube, but we usually put a link up on Facebook too.
We
simulcast.
Stream, we simulcast.
That is another filming term, simulcast.
Simulcast, not simo. Simul.
Simulcast.
Like simultaneous casting.
So that's going to be next Monday the 6th. So you need to get your stuff together. If you still need a kit, I still have the March kits. On the 8th, that is going to be next Wednesday. That is when I'm going to be doing Tweetheart. I'm doing it here from the store. It's going to be 2 to 5. There is surprisingly not a ton that goes on with that. I'd say I'd probably be able to get through at least half of it, and then I will probably just film the rest and put that up. But Tweetheart, and I have kits for that too. You know what? I only have a couple kits with the pink. If you're open to having, I'm doing mine with aqua, and I think it's going to be so gorge.
Maybe Patrick can fix it where the camera doesn't move, please. What is that?
Is the camera moving? That might be me hitting the table. So that would just be the two of us staying still. 30. You know the other thing, Miss Green, is and are you watching on Facebook or are you watching on YouTube? Because I find that on Facebook, sometimes after, and it sounds like around 35 minutes, it drops the sound. That's what people have told me. So go to YouTube.
It all, like, if they're 9 times out of 10, the problem is not YouTube or Facebook.
No, there is an issue. Because I hear a lot of people, some of the videos on Facebook, where after like 35 minutes, the sound drops.
Right, but if you watch the video and you go to 37 minutes, is the sound playing?
Yeah, it's gone. Sound is gone.
Really?
Yeah, on Facebook.
How come this is the first time you've ever mentioned this?
I think because you just go to YouTube. Just go to YouTube. If that happens there, I don't know what it is, but I've heard lots of people. There was a video that I put up, and after like 35 minutes, the sound would go away, and then it was just.
Was it a YouTube link, or was it something you had uploaded to?
I think it's something I'd uploaded to Facebook. Has anyone else had that problem?
YouTube is significantly better. Like, that's why we're committed to YouTube. Like, it's a better platform. It's smoother. It's easier on our computer. It is, the YouTube algorithm is changing all the time. And as such, like, it doesn't always work perfectly. So, if it's on YouTube, and that's why I think Secretary Mundy had suggested checking out the YouTube link. The video appears to be fine. The very ending of any live stream goes silent in the last few minutes.
Isn't that weird? Yeah. It keeps pulling.
So there is something called buffering, which is the longer you watch a video, the more data is cached in your computer. And it could be that your resources in your computer aren't quite enough. And these videos are uploaded in high def. So we're not going to cover this in the live stream, but you can choose lower resolution videos.
I don't like those.
They're watching on a small screen. It's fine. Like you could probably watch 350 or like you can choose lower resolution videos, which would be less resource hungry for your computers. What do we have to talk about as far as the store is concerned?
I have a lot to talk about.
All right, let's talk.
Okay, so let's talk about the sew along tomorrow. Because tomorrow we are going to do the sew along for zippy bags. And I'm hopping on right now because if you are local and you have not gotten your zippy bag panel, it should be here today. That's what it said last week. So I'm going to check right now just to make sure shipping has, because you know we had all that snow. UPS. I call UPS and FedEx Santa Claus today. Okay, they're not here yet. UPS and FedEx usually come by noon. So
like it's been more like 1 o'clock.
Been more like 1 o'clock. So if you need those, call before you come down, and I will make sure we have those for you. And I think I think it's going to be panel 1 and panel 2. I'm getting a little bit of both of them. So if you're from out of town and you ordered those, I'll be fulfilling those orders, but you're not going to have it in time for tomorrow. Oh, sorry, but it's filmed. It's filmed, and I was zooming it. I'm zooming it.
Zooming.
The zippy bags.
Okay.
They're going to be so much fun.
Were you going to show your Serger project? Because
Yeah.
you originally grabbed your stuff to show that.
Yeah, I'm going to show that, but I needed to talk to him about that. Let's talk about kits really quickly. So I sent out all the Pretty and Posh I could. I'm now waiting for one more fabric. They invoiced me for it, but I'm not seeing my shipping. So I think Pretty and Posh, the rest of them will go out maybe at the end of the week. And, yeah, so you'll get those at the end of the week, as well as cutie kits. I know some of you are waiting for some of the cutie kits. If you need March for the sew-along, I've got that. I have a ton of March. But if you're looking for the other ones, that's going to be more like the end of the week, beginning of next week, that I'll have the rest of the cuties kits.
Will you make sure Betty has gotten information about the bags class for tomorrow?
I'll put you in right now. You know, I couldn't link the supply list on the thing. Do you know how to add this supply list to the... I wanted to link it, and I wasn't able to do it. Okay, there was a supply list. You need to have your... You're already there. It's already been sent to you. I can't I can't send it again because you're on the list. So look through your emails from me. But you should have gotten a supply list with an email and invite with the supply list. I can send it to you in a separate email.
I think I was the one who sent that, and it was a while ago.
Yeah, you're already there. Maybe you don't know it because because it was long ago. Zippy bag supply list. Okay, I sent it to you again. Will the zippy bag tutorial be eventually put in your YouTube? Yes. After I do it, and I made a special little instructor note thing because the zippy bag, she has the instructions like written right on the top. So I put something more detailed with like needle drop position, foot to use, all that different stuff, and there'll be a video. So I'll have all of that, and I'll add that later. I'll send that out to you afterwards.
Do they really need a quilt bar?
No, you could eyeball, or you can sit there and use a ruler and mark everything.
Or
you could use a
your
quilt bar.
grid lines.
Yes, we will be using grid lines for people that have the grid lines, the projected grid lines. For those who don't,
that's Luminaire and Solaris.
Yes, we're going to use the quilt bar. And the quilt bar is a fantastic tool, and a lot of people have it, and they've never used it before.
It didn't come with it.
Margaret, don't worry. You have grid lines. I'm gonna do it with quilt bar and then without quilt bar.
So let's talk about this week a little bit. I don't know. Alex and I need to kind of sit down and have a powwow today to figure out exactly how his schedule will be run. As of right now, we're about a week out on service. We have, what else are we talking about?
Let's talk about
We have a
quilt bar.
short week for me this week. I am with Violet in Vegas Friday and Saturday.
My baby's going to my baby's going to States.
We hope she goes to nationals.
Yes.
So I am one of the parent chaperones and am very much looking forward to actually getting to see her
You're
perform.
going to cry. You're going to be like, that's my baby. That's how I felt when I saw her. I was like, oh my God, that's my baby. And I was so excited and I was so proud. And if you could see my heart, it was like bursting with love and pride.
Jeannie communicates as if she is a Looney Tunes character. She's like, there was a heart bursting out of my chest like this, and my eyes were like, like.
That's how I was like, because I had no idea. You know when they work so hard on something and you have no idea, and then you go. I mean, it's not like sports where you kind of saw this like progression. Like I hadn't seen her. I hadn't seen I didn't even know what We the People was. I didn't really understand it. So when they went,
Yes, Alice, you have grid lines. Everyone with a Solaris
oh
has
my
grid
God,
lines.
Alice!
Alice, you need to take our sewing classes for your machine.
Alice, are you in the sew along?
You
for
will never
tomorrow?
sew with another machine again.
Alice, you're in there already, so I can't add you. But prepared to be amazed. That's what, if you haven't used your grid lines yet, we're going to be using them tomorrow, and they're awesome. If you do not, don't worry about it. You can use a regular quilt bar. So this is a quilt bar. A lot of you have it, and you don't even know what it is. That's what we're going to be using. You can just do 2 lines and then use your quilt bar to do all the rest. So we're going to be using the quilt bar. There's these.
I don't sew.
So this is a quilt bar. If you have a Luminaire and Solaris or a Destiny and Dream Machine, you have these. Karen, I don't think I called you yet. Did I?
Karen who?
Karen Bull. This just came in. This is the dual feed quilting guide. What I love about this is it comes with both quilt bars, the left and the right, and it comes with the little attachment. This is the little attachment that gets screwed onto the top of the machine. And I like this because it's all metal. So this is the brother one. The Baby Lock one comes with one that has like a black plastic piece, and that part can fail. So I bought a whole bunch of these because
It's like a black. That's also metal. That like.
oh, it's
black
metal.
piece.
What happens?
But it's like a piece of like aluminum or something.
and it starts to lose its like
yeah,
it doesn't hold
it doesn't hold it quite right.
Well, maybe this loses it too, does it?
Let me see.
I don't think this is going to lose it. So that's what we're going to be using tomorrow. And I'm just talking all about our zippy bags. I'm not even showing them to you, but you guys know what I'm
This
talking
is a much
about.
more robust connection.
Don't you think?
It's well, and it looks like that piece should be able to be reshaped or redone too.
Yeah, so that's what I've been selling, and it comes with both of them in there, which is really, really nice. Okay.
So if you need me, you should come see me before Thursday.
Absolutely. This works. So the quilt bar, this one right here that I'm showing, this is going to work for the Dream Machine, the Destiny,
Any
the
machine with a
Crescendo.
digital dual feed foot.
Yeah, it attaches to
The
that
3100, the Crescendo, the
Can you show me? Grab
Aria,
it.
the Ballad, the Chorus, the 2450, the 2500.
So if you have this foot right here, I know, don't look at that price. That's really scary. We did it for we did it for the Christmas special at Can I say it? $225. It's a really good price. Don't look at that scary price. That's their retail for some reason. I'll make you a deal. So this is the foot, and this attaches to the top of it. If you don't have it, get it. Yeah, get these. You'll use them. Or if you have your grid lines, I haven't been using these because I use my grid lines, so don't worry about it. But if you don't have grid lines, come get a quilt bar.
Unlock the front door.
Okay.
Cool.
Should we talk about? Oh God, I feel like I had other stuff to talk about with them. And like I did work this weekend, or I did a lot of different stuff. Serger project. Oh my God, I loved it. And although I loved it, but at the same time, I don't know what my problem is. I'm a starter, not a finisher. Because it got to, and this is with everything. This is when I eat dinner. I leave a bite on my plate a lot of times. Unless it's
No,
really
she's
good.
always a bite in her plate, always a sip in the glass. I don't know what it is.
It's a defect.
It's
I'm
not
defected.
a defect.
It
It's
is
just-
a defect that I can't finish.
That's a quirk.
No, it's a defect.
I'm
I'm
like,
defected.
I'm like,
You know those? You know when you go to the outlet malls and then there's regular and irregular? I would have an irregular stamp on it because I'm defected.
defective.
I'm defected. Yeah, I'm defective.
You're not defective. You're second.
I'm seconds. I'm seconds. Are you first?
I don't know.
You're definitely first.
I don't know.
I'm second. Okay. So here's the project. What are you saying about me? What are you saying? Where's all the patterns? Oh, here it is. It was so much fun. Once I figured out where everything was going, I was like, that's it? That's all I have to do. And I learned something, which I don't always learn with my Serger projects because I'm such an expert. Just kidding. I have done a lot of serging though. But she had something in her thing and I was like, nobody, because you know what it is, I go to trainings and then there's always Serger stuff. I always try and take the Serger classes because I love them. And she did, like the way she did the corner, I was like, nobody's ever shown that to me. That was super, super cool. So here's my apron. I'm going to take off my jacket. Look how cute it is. Is this cute? So,
Is this from the zippy panels? What is that
no.
from?
See, and then I can just put it on. I really like long stress. So when I do this, like later, oh wait, you know what? Let's do this. When I do this later, I'm going to do it with, I'm going to make my tie even longer because I like the ties to come around and then I like to tie it in the front. I guess it almost reaches, right? Like that's how I like to tie my aprons on. And I like a little half apron. So things that we're going to do in this, pocket with a zipper. Yes. And then not only is there a pocket with a zipper, there's a pocket behind the pocket. So we're going to do that.
So prepare to lose all the stuff in your pockets.
I did so it didn't call for top stitching. I think everything looks better with top stitching. I did there's like a little belt looper thing that you can or cannot do. If you want to do it, you can do it. And then look at my adorable wave stitch. The wave stitch that was used to like kind of put it all together.
That's what you were saying to me this morning.
And what I found on this, because I used a Wonderful product called Spaghetti, and I found that because sometimes you go pedal to the metal, and that's what works. I found pedal to the metal was not the right technique for this thread. Pedal to the metal, and I had some little threads sticking out. Slow and steady made it really, really come together. So this is the wave stitch that you're going to see because you're like, when am I going to use that wave stitch? And I couldn't believe that my kit had like the perfect colors that went with this.
So the funniest thing about this is I walked into the bedroom this morning and she was like holding this and talking to herself.
What?
And she's like, wave stitch. And I'm literally like, what? When I walked into the bedroom the first time this morning, I walked in and you were like, and then you said something about
I talked to myself.
how you felt, and then you went wave stitch. And I go,
like it was my
What are
superpower.
what are you talking about?
Form of wave stitch.
I
Like, it's
literally
my
was
sewing
like, what are you
superpower.
talking about? And she had no idea. She was like, what? And I was like, you just said wave stitch. And she was like, no, I didn't. And I was like, and now I realize she was talking about this.
Yeah.
And she was definitely not firing on all cylinders.
I'm fighting a
this
cold.
morning.
I'm fighting a cold, and anyways, so with this, if you have, and we'll do things. If you don't have the wave stitch, guess what? You're gonna do a 3-thread overlock with some decorative thread. That's gonna be fine too. I use that as a finishing stitch.
So all sergers with 4-thread overlock, as long as they're baby lock sergers, are fine.
Or you can have a different brand, but you need to be proficient on it. I'm like, baby lock, I can do it all. If you have like a Bernina, a Viking, like one of the other brands, you're on your own. You can do the class with us, but you're kind of on your own because I'm
to
not
know
gonna.
how to use
You have
your
to know,
stuff.
and you'll have the video for this later on.
And you'll learn how much easier the Baby Lock product is to use.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, ladies, let's thread, and it's gonna air thread, and you're gonna be like, what? And you're gonna be like,
And then she's gonna go, set your stitch, set your width, length, perfect.
yeah,
Like
auto tension, B, and then we're gonna just be going along with that.
So any 4-thread
Will
overlock
I
will
get
work.
more
There's no cover hem, right?
Okay, I did do a cover stitch. I did a 3-thread cover stitch for the belt looper. So this is, see how, oh my God. I love the belt looper tool because you cut your fabric 7, and her instructions were 1 inch. And I did it and I was like, that doesn't work. So I do 7/8 inch and it was perfect. So if you do not have cover stitch, I will do these for you and I'll put these in your kit. We are going to be cutting kits for this. There's going to be 2 colorways. There's going to be this peach one and then there's going to be a blue one. In the class, I'm going to be making a blue one. Your high-end air threader. If you're high-end air threader, then you must be Baby Lock, right? I think Bernina has a air threading one too.
But not with the auto stitch.
Not with the auto stitch. So,
Although Michelle, if she was naming it, she would call it the Simocav.
I'm going to do Simocav.
All right, hey, I got to get to work. So do you want to do the giveaway?
You do the giveaway.
What was our giveaway, Jeannie?
They're the bobbins that we already talked about.
And then what was this?
And then you get, the other person's going to win, not even released to the public yet, but you're going to get blooming pins, and those are going to be, these are, what's the word? This is oh so delightful. Oh, you know what else I wanted to talk to you about? I put them on, I don't know if I put it on, let me bring it up right now. There's a thread kit. Thread kit for, save. Let me check our website. If you bought Shout Hooray, which I think is going to be adorable, there is a thread kit for that, and I got my shipping confirmation, so they should be here soon. Probably not till the end of, this is a pre-order. It's a pre-order because I don't have it. But Shout Hooray, the thread kit's out. It's 10 different glide colors. If you look at the listing and you go, I don't need the whole thread kit, I have 5 of those 10. I ordered just to fill in, but I had to order most of them. They're kind of colors that they don't really use all the time.
I think
I'm gonna put it up right now.
If you're
20%
going to
off.
shout hooray,
You know how I kept
you should.
I kept spelling it HURRY.
I think you should shout hurrah. I don't.
What?
I don't. That seems like such an old-timey word, doesn't it?
It is up there right now, and I think I did put it on deal. So it's normally 50. It's a little. I didn't put the full 20% because they charge me shipping, and they charge me a lot of shipping, which cuts into my margin. But it's normally $56, and I have it on the website at $47. So you can add that. You can purchase that, and I think I put it at. Is it at the top? It's at the top. So it's up at the top of the list. So if you want that, oh, look it. Secretary Monday, you're so fast. Okay, Patrick, let's do the giveaway. Patrick.
What? You were talking. What do you want me to do? Sit here and look beautiful?
He's like, Patrick has, we call him all his boyfriends. We're always like, oh, what boyfriend is he on the phone with right now? Because he's always talking on the phone or texting. He cannot stop. You cannot stop.
Yeah, it's documented that most men, when they are old, they say they die of loneliness because they let go of all their connections and their friendships while they're raising families, and then
you become their habit.
And then you become their habit.
You become their hobby.
And when they retire,
Patrick's not going to have that problem.
I'm not going to have that problem.
He can't stop calling and texting his friends.
I depend upon my friends for my life.
You don't depend on me?
You
does
don't
that
do
mean?
much to like save me, like keep me from hitting the
Oh,
ground
oh,
or
I
dying in
don't. I
an
don't
avalanche.
save you with my love.
You save
My
me
love
with your
doesn't
love
save
every
you?
day.
Okay.
I was reaching out to say, when can I go to the gym at 6 a.m. in the morning because I can't go to the gym outside of very early morning hours.
You don't even want to go there. You're not going to win that one. Okay.
All right, here we go. Start.
Oh my God, channel your inner
so
winner.
did we ask a question?
Bonnie Matson. So yeah, our question was, what scan and cut and multi-needle classes would you like to take? And Bonnie said, I have an older scan and cut and would like refresher classes. I know more of your classes. Okay, Bonnie. Let's just tell you that you are not going to get the classes you want.
So,
I don't know how else to say it.
So, and this is no offense to Bonnie, but the reality is we live in a DX world. And so it's almost impossible to do a class for the scan and cut that incorporates DX machines and non-auto blade machines. And the reason for that is when the DX people go to do the cut, they do the cut, it's over and it's done.
It's automatic.
So it's not integrated in the class how to set blade height, etc.
It's we can spend with, depending on the people, it's your cut depth and your pressure, and it takes a lot of time, and then you're dealing with all different people, and even the markings on the little holders can be off sometimes. So it's not like we can tell you to set it this way and you to set it this way, and it's going to be
like
perfect.
Every machine ends up being a little bit different.
Yeah, everyone's a little different. So at this point,
we live in a DX world.
It's DX.
So,
if you are interested, though, and you have something pre-DX, we have a recorded Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class.
Well, and there are private lessons available, too. Like, that would be where I would go with that. If you're, like, dying to learn how to use your machine, then, Michelle is incredibly proficient and is an expert at the non-DX machines, too.
Because she's had them all.
She's had them all.
So you can sign up for those, and then, like I said, or like I was saying, we have a pre-recorded Get to Know Your Scan and Cut class for the pre-DX machines, like the 650 and like those machines. So you can always do that.
But congratulations!
Congratulations, Bonnie Matson, you won this. Okay, and then we're gonna give away these pins. Do you want to go ahead and do that?
So.
And if you don't win them, you can buy them on the website. They're out at 20%
this is just
off.
any comment. Next comment wins.
Next comment wins.
Nula Hunter.
And
Congratulations,
Nula just said she loves scan and cut classes. So these are for you, Miss Nula. I will, and that's we haven't had like our local ladies. This is these are two locals.
Yeah,
local
absolutely.
yokels. And so I will go ahead and put that up front for you. As far as the Serger class goes,
no pun intended, Diane. Whoa.
I know. Did you just see that shadow on us? That's like a huge truck that is dropping off. It's Bismarck. It's got to be unique, right?
I have no idea what it is because Unique hasn't sent me anything.
So,
anyways, I got to go. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys later and see you tomorrow. Congrats, winners.
So as far as the Serger class goes, I just finished that sample last night. So I will work on, number one, I need to source, I think you guys will want it for me to include the specialty thread too. So I just got to order the specialty thread that's going to go in there and figure out what's going to go with the, and you can use whatever you have as well, but we have everything to kit these. So like I said, I'm going to kit it in this colorway, and then I should iron that. I'm going to kit it in the blues as well. I would expect this to go up not until like the end of the week. So don't worry. We're going to put it up. It's going to be great. But I want to get all the kit stuff together, and that always takes me a little while. And then we'll do this class. It won't be until at least the end of February, if not the very beginning of March. My cabinet, maybe. Yes, please, for thread. Yes, I will include the thread, and we're going to do this project, and then I have a really, really cute bag project. I love this person's, this is Suki Sews. This is Suki, and I think this is Suki. Isn't she cute? So this is Suki, and we will be doing. We're going to be doing other patterns of hers. And anything else? Can you think of anything? If you need me, I also have been going through emails, and I've missed a huge chunk. So I know I owe emails to like Carol Kitchen Master. There's like ones from like Lynn I haven't gotten to, so I will be working on that as well today. And I guess reach out if you have any questions. We will. We're going to get to work. Have a great day. Be creative. Make something incredible. And we will see you tomorrow. And congratulations to